it's like to lose. Feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail nonetheless. It's frightening. Turns the legs to jelly. I ask you, to what end? Dread it? Run from it? Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
It's your boy, E.L.E, the People's Champ, back with another YouTube live stream. April 10th, 2024. We chipping away, man. April going by fast. Bottom of the hour, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Here in the QC. It's your boy. It's your boy, the one and only, Mucho Gusto. Allow me to reintroduce myself. It's the People's Champ. It's Chef V. It's the Cookie Monster. Pumpkin Escobar. The Heisenberg of this ish. The one and only B-Ben Israel. How y'all doing? Salute to the chat. Shalom to Israel. How you doing to your Negroes? How y'all doing? Yeah, y'all thought I forgot about y'all today, man. It's hump day. I gotta help y'all get over that little push, get through the week. Couldn't leave you hanging today. Couldn't leave you hanging. Get some disclaimers in. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. I mean that so sincerely. But for those of you who do want to get here, be here, strap in. Hit the like button. Can't stay long. Hit the like button. You just peek it in. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Smash that bell. Share it to your social. Come on, Facebook needs some attention. Facebook need love too, Craig. And hit the Cash App. Send me $2 for the Pure Leaf Tea Fund. Hashtag $ send to V. And all proceeds, I assure you, will go to the Pure Leaf Tea Fund. You don't have to worry about me pulling a Jay Morrison and embezzling your money. It will go to the Tea Fund. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. Yeah, man. Back at it. We got to identify you. We want to drop links to your channels. We want to spread the love, but we need your assistance to do so. Seems lately I've gotten more hate, subscribers or watchers or whatever, disingenuous people who like to hide out, hide out. Well, that's why it's a public channel, man. We gonna y'all. That's what y'all got to do. That's what y'all got to do. I don't understand it, but hey, do what you got to do. Some people ghost watching and ninja watching, so you could try to say he talking about me. Why are you talking about me? Ain't even talking about these damn people, but they hear something and they get in their feelings and they think it's about them, and then they get offended and angry. You coming over here disingenuous. Man the fuck up. Woman the fuck up. You think I'm talking about you. Come up here, pull up. Pull up. The link gets dropped all the time. I do a smoke show regularly. Hell, I've interrupted shows to get smoke taken care of. So if you think something is quote unquote about you, I don't know what that shit is with y'all, you know. You think your name is sacred or some shit, like can't nobody speak your name? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Say your name any goddamn time I get ready to say your name. What you gonna do about it? Who gonna check me, boo? None of you. So put the tough talk up. Stop calling my phone with the tough talk. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't never did shit. But get beat the fuck up. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Play tough in front of your little bitch ass boyfriend. But it's too many people out here who know the truth. Let's stop playing that game. Stop playing the game. I got news for you. I don't have time to play with you. Any of you. So anybody, I hope you're ready to die. So if you come at me, I hope you're ready to die, because I will fucking kill you. I mean that shit. I ain't got time to play. I'm too old. I got too many health issues. Whatever little bit of life I got left, I will die to protect it. So you want to play that tough talk game? You want to play the run-up game? Be prepared to die. No joke. I mean that shit. Download it, transcribe it, link it, document it April 10th. It is what it is. See, I'm about that life. I don't know why we playing like, y'all like to reinvent yourselves for other people who really don't know y'all. And then y'all collectively get together, y'all bitches collectively get together, bitch niggas and bitch women get together and tell, with this reinvented story. Ain't nobody put their hands on me in a long time. I mean, what was the year? 1976. Yeah, I'm still looking for that doctor. Nobody put their hands on me. I'll be 48 years old. I done heard all of the tough talk all my life. Save it. You ain't gonna do shit. That being said, back to our regularly scheduled podcast. Back to our regularly scheduled podcast. Yeah, I hate having to say this shit to y'all, man. It's unnecessary. People be calling me out of the blue and in my comments and swearing out I'm talking about them. People I ain't even thought about. I'm like, are you serious? You think I think about you that much? Who are you again? Some of these people I don't even be knowing. But somehow the way they feel disrespected. How can you disrespect a person that you don't know exists? Please explain that one to me. How can you disrespect a person you don't know exists? Run that by me again. I don't know. See, in today's world, in today's environments, y'all mix up disrespect. It's anything you don't like, you think is disrespect. That's not disrespect. And I used to put this on the millennials, but I'm seeing this across all ages. It's mainly millennials and younger, but I'm seeing all ages do this. It's astounding. Astounding to me. Anyway, it's kind of related to the topic, I guess. I just, I like to riff a little bit sometime. So that's where that came from. Just reviewing my week in my head. I'm sorry that slipped out. I try to keep that stuff to myself, but it slips out every now and then. Anyway, um, black E.L.E. What is a black E.L.E.? Yeah, we gonna get into that. I know some of you a little baffled. What is E.L.E.? What is Ellie? We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Shout out to Jay Morrison for screwing up the Tulsa, Oklahoma fund, like I and others have been predicting for many years now. Yeah. See, y'all be so doped up and y'all fall for the same trick every time. Hopium. Hopium. Shout out to Greg Adams. Shout out to the notorious CGA. Hopium is a hell of a drug. That's what Jay Morrison has been selling y'all for years. Because y'all get fooled by the wrapper, the package. That's why y'all buy stuff, because the package is pretty. He's tall, he's dark skinned, he got a nice grade of hair, he's got swag. Never mind, he's a high school dropout. Never mind, he's a 3-time felon. Never mind none of that. He look good. He talk good. And that's why y'all, that's uh, a, a snapshot of what's wrong with the quote unquote community. Hmm? Hey, whoever keep popping in and out, why don't you just stay? I mean, damn, you in, you out, you in, you out. Why don't you just, I see you. Why don't you just stay? You're welcome. You can hate watch, it's okay. You ain't ready to grab your balls and, come go one on one with the great one yet. I get it. Y'all spend a lot of time thinking about me, man. I don't understand y'all niggas, man. I don't understand. I I think about women personally. I really don't think about y'all. I thought about my uncle today. My uncle turned a day older today. I tried to reach out to him to say you a year older. I don't celebrate birthdays, but I can acknowledge that he's a year older. You know, I very rarely talk to him, so I try to remember him on April 11th. But he's probably out with his family, with my aunt. And actually, here goes the text message here. Oh, she got a headache. That's why she didn't answer the phone. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Anyway, um, hold on. Let me respond to her. Yeah. So anyway, at least she took the time to send a text message. Hey, some people you call them, they don't answer, and they never respond to anything. So at least she did that. That was nice. That was nice. But yeah, man. Jay Morrison, man, started that real estate fund, and they were going to build the 21st century Black Wall Street, and he Done stuck y'all for $12 million, 11.7 or whatever the hell it is. 12. That's 12 to me. Y'all ain't got shit to show for it. You shouldn't been investing anyway because you ain't got no money. None of us have no money. That's what I've been saying. Damn sure don't have investment money. And people like that just they prey on your weakness. It's like selling lottery tickets. Hope ain't never built shit. Okay? Oh, you gotta have hope. No, the fuck you don't. You gotta have work. You gotta have work. Now, faith and hope is two different things. Don't confuse the two. And faith don't work without works. Even when you got faith, you gotta do the work. So just hope, and I hope it's gonna work out. And I'm gonna pray upon a star, and you know, hope Santa Claus puts me on his list, and hopefully I find the fairy, and hopefully the genie grants me 3 wishes, and all of this goofy shit that you ain't never seen happen. And that prevents you from doing your due diligence. Everybody's so smart. Everybody know everything. Got information, but you don't have wisdom. You don't know how to transfer the knowledge. So you get information, then knowledge, then wisdom. Y'all think y'all could just skip over all of that and advance straight to wisdom. Wisdom comes with time. You got to have time and game. Unless you're truly exceptional, like David or something, like King David or somebody. But for the vast majority of those of us who walk this earth currently and in the past, there's a process. We used to have to go to the library. That means you used to have to get up off your ass, walk to the library, walk across town. Somebody might have had to drive you, depending on where you live. You had to search the card catalog, then use the Dewey Decimal System to go hunt for the book and hope that book was there. And then you actually had to sit down and study that book. And you got to have some reading comprehension. Just reading words it ain't gonna come to you through osmosis. See, this is what separated the dumb kids from the smart kids. And it depended on how well you comprehended what you just read, and you can organize your thoughts, and you got to go write that paper. Make sure you had your citations. Yeah, it was a lot involved. It might take a couple of days to do a paper, a 5-page paper. You might have had to go a couple of days to the library just to do that one paper. But y'all get on these panels and you regurgitate things you heard and you don't fully understand. You got a basic grasp of it, but nowhere near expert level. Just because you understand how to add and subtract doesn't mean NASA is going to hire you to work for them, sending people into outer space. Okay, it takes a little bit more better understanding than math, than basic addition and subtraction. Okay, so people predators, because that's what Jay is. Jay Morrison is a predator. He sounds good. He sounds good, people. Sounds good. But he preys on your weakness. You think him looking the way he looks and dressing the way he dresses is by accident. He knows what y'all like and he presents it to you. You think he don't know he a tall, nice looking, dark skinned man? He don't know that? Come on now. Come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody want to text me now. I told y'all this happens. But yeah, we gotta start getting real, you know. Gotta start getting real. We don't have unlimited time, people. We don't That's something we don't have. There's a finite amount of time. And we gotta make sure we're our maximizing that time, using it in the most diligent way possible to get the best outcome we can possibly get. It ain't gonna always be perfect. You're gonna make mistakes. You pick yourself up, you dust yourself off, you learn from your mistakes, and you start again. You begin again. But when you constantly keep making the same mistake over and over and over, that's insanity. You haven't learned nothing in the last 5 years. Nothing. Just gonna keep running the same, run it back. But you just lost by 20. Yeah, I know, run it back. That's how coaches operate. Yeah, we lost last game by 20. Yeah, I know, run it back. What do you mean? Run it back. Same shit. We ain't gonna do nothing different. Nope. Huh? Unbelievable. So, what is a black Ellie? Mhm. What is a black Ellie? I was hoping I would have had more viewers by this time. That's why I've been long stroking you. I've been long stroking you a little bit. 9 minutes before the hour. 9 minutes before the hour. April 10th, 2024, here on the People's Podcast on the East Coast, here in the CLT, the QC, the Queen City, Mecklenburg County. Y'all know it. Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all. Charlotte. Beautiful city if y'all have never been here. I know a lot of y'all like to go to Atlanta. To me, Atlanta's country. You know, like you're in the South, but Charlotte is still somewhere in between the North and the South. It has its own flavor. It ain't country, like Atlanta. To me, it's my opinion. I've just been here 30 years. What do I know? Um, it's been in the South 30 years. What do I know? But that's just my opinion. You know, and a lot of people, they move down, they move down to Atlanta and they end up moving to Charlotte, or they move to Virginia, or they don't go all the way back home, but they leave Atlanta because Atlanta wasn't what they thought. And by the way, you got everything Atlanta got. Like whatever you into, whatever reason you moved to Atlanta, it's probably better here anyway. We got basketball, we got football, we got off Broadway. We got hell, our downtown look better than theirs. We call it uptown. You know, we got nicer hotels. We got an international airport, and ours is less congested than theirs. But anyway, I ain't getting paid for that. I ain't getting paid for that Charlotte advertisement. Shout out to the council members. Y'all can holler at me if y'all want me start doing commercials for y'all. I got you. Got you. Well, it's that money right now. Well, it's that money. We gotta talk money. I need some money. Anyway, but what is a black E.L.E or E.L.E? An E.L.E is an extinction level event. Extinction level event. Black people are right now, right this moment, are currently in the midst of this extinction level event. We have roughly, at our current pace, 2 to 3 generations before we are extinct at this current rate as a group of 43 million Americans. Right? Let that sink in. And I'm not talking about any of the current generations that are here. So your youngest generation is your alphas. Those are the ones that are pretty much under, they're like 12 and under. Okay. I'm talking about the generation that comes after them and the next generation after them. I don't even think we've named them yet. Okay. It's too late. I had been saying that, there was hope for the alphas. The alphas are pretty much like in junior high school and high school right now. It's too late. It's too late for us to course correct. I mean, we only got to hit 25% for a tipping point. We would have to have an immediate shift, I mean, tomorrow, to affect alphas. It's not enough time. It's not enough time, sadly. So this is why I say to you, men and women, but men particularly right now, I say to you, stop arguing with women online and stop arguing with each other. Look like a bunch of little bitches. And it's pointless. It's pointless. All of this arguing is, you could, even if you changed 50% of the minds of the people you're speaking with, it wouldn't even be a drop in the bucket. It's not enough. See, that's what it boils down to. People talk that hope shit. No, we got to start talking logical. It's time to make some hard decisions, Morgan Freeman said in Deep Impact. Right? That's what Morgan Freeman said in Deep Impact. We were hoping for the best, but we've been planning for the worst. It's time to make some hard decisions. Go watch the flipping movie. That's where we are. It's too late to save Gen X and above. It's too fucking late. It's like an asteroid is coming to, and we can only save a certain amount of people. We got to cut Gen X off. Everybody in Gen X and above is done. Unless you have some specialized skill, with the exception of you. Very few of you. But the general population of Gen X is too late. Baby boomers have been too late. The remnants of silent generation, they gone anyway. It's time to get real. Millennials, too late for you. It's too late. Maybe a few Zoomers with specialized skills can be saved. Maybe. We won't be around to see that. Because we're talking about their kids. You know what I mean? We're talking about their kids. And their grandkids. That's who we have to course correct for. But see, a lot of us were so selfish. If you can't benefit from the change, you don't want to make the change. What if our great grandparents had thought like that? Where would we be today? They didn't fight for change for themselves. They didn't go to world wars for themselves. They didn't march specifically for themselves. Some of them did, but most of them understood it would never impact them in their lifetime the way it would work towards future generations. We have to develop the same mindset. We're facing an extinction level event. Why do your business keep failing? People keep telling you, oh, we got to build more businesses. If you talk to the economists, the reason why our businesses fail is because we don't have a community to support them. Dr. Claude Anderson has been running around for 30, 40 years preaching this, trying to skip floors. You don't want to build the ground floor. The ground floor is community. Husband and wife makes a community. You don't have a family by yourselves, ladies. Single baby mamas with a bunch of kids is not a family. It's a single baby mamas with a bunch of kids. Single independent boss bitches is not a household. It's just single independent boss bitches. That's all it is. They don't support the economy. They don't buy, they don't invest in the economy. They take away from the economy. So it's not a they don't pay into the economy positively, meaning they take more out of the economy than they put in. They don't pay enough taxes in. That's why they get these big fat ass refund checks, earned income credit, child tax credit, food stamps, Section 8, this program, that program, free health care. That costs money. Somebody has to pay. Money just doesn't come from nowhere. You reparation seekers, oh, they could just print more money. They do it for other people. Yes, and it's dragging all of us down. It's not sustainable. We got to teach the youngest generation to learn to get along with each other, to learn cooperation, to learn service. How can I serve my people? That's the old folks used to do. They had a duty, a sense of commitment, not just to their own families, but to how they represented the broader community. We got to bring that back because we are facing an extinction level event. Short. Here's your optimism. Here's your aspirational thinking, Christian ninjas. Come on, V. You got to be another option. Maybe a world. Only time you have a shift, you got to have a paradigm shift, and I mean large enough to shake the world. Understand? We've had some tremors in the last 25 years. Tremor being the last recession in 2008. That was a tremor, right? This pandemic we just experienced was a tremor. And that had y'all going crazy, losing your mind, fighting in Walmart over goddamn toilet tissue. That was a tremor. Think bigger, okay? Hurricane Katrina was a tremor. 9/11 was a tremor, and we went to war for 20 years because of that. That was a tremor. So we have to go back to something like the Great Depression, something world shattering, changes the world. Okay. For for y'all to realize. Because y'all think things is a joke. And y'all think things are going to go back to the way they were. Nothing ever goes back to the way it was. Again, just look at the events I just named. Ain't people still wearing masks? Is it the pandemic over? Aren't people still wearing masks? Don't you see that? Right? 2008. All these apartment buildings they're building around the country, they were building houses before that. Now they're building apartments for double the price what the houses cost. Why do y'all so slow? Y'all miss it. Where are they building these apartments? Where houses used to be. Y'all slow. They wiped us out. Before that happened, we had historic home ownership levels in the black community. Now we're at a historic low. And now can't even afford an apartment. The average one bedroom apartment here in Charlotte is $1,700. That was a month or two when I looked at it last. It's probably going up. $1,700. Wages haven't gone up. I know everybody likes to fake like they got all of this money. Ain't nobody's salary increased at the rate of cost of living. So whatever bullshit raise you got, that was money they already owed you. That you was already negative. So you haven't even seen a benefit of whatever little bullshit raise you got. Even if they paying you $15 an hour to work at Walmart, you need 25 for cost of living, dummy. So you're still $10 in the negative per hour. Actually, it's probably more than that. I haven't done the calculations. 30% inflation on top of that. Food costs, gas costs. I mean, come on. Oh, I'm getting paid $15. You should have got paid $15 an hour 30 years ago. 1998, I was paying cashiers $14 an hour in Columbia, South Carolina. McDonald's. Real talk. We lie to ourselves. We lie to each other about money. We don't understand money. And that's what this Morrison rather, Tulsa Realty Fund has proven. I don't know money. How would you give a career criminal your money to invest? Are you stupid? That's what I've been asking. I know Pocket Watcher with JT's been asking that and others. We all been like, are y'all stupid? You gonna give your crackhead uncle all your family's money and resources to invest? You gonna do that too? That's essentially what you did. E.L.E. extension, a level event. We don't own enough wealth, resources, and power. We only control 0.5% of the country's wealth. It's been the same since the end of slavery. 87% of this country's wealth is locked in place. It'll never move. 0.5 versus 87%. It's no catch. It's no and that includes your Oprahs, your P. Diddy's, your LeBrons, Jay-Z and Beyonce is included. All of them ninjas is included in that 0.5%, by the way. To put it in perspective, some of y'all, I've been saying this for years. That's what happens when you pop in and out of the people's podcast and you don't sit your ass down and watch in a genuine way. You might learn something. I've been saying this for over a decade. So it's gonna take a World War III. It's begun. What you think is going over there? World wars don't just pop off instantly, they start gradually. What do you think is going on over there in Syria, in Ukraine, on the Gaza Strip? What do you think them people ain't really dying? That ain't real? You think it's just going to stop all together simultaneously one day? No, it's going to gradually increase. What how we have avoided a world war that had already started to escalate? How has that ever been averted? It hasn't. That's why we've had two and some other major conflicts. Once it gets going, it takes something drastic to happen. Hell, we had to drop a bomb on damn Japan. And they've been drawing Hello Kitty ever since. The motherfuckers don't know where they at. They still dizzy. Right? But y'all delusional. You want to go on girls' trips and mimosas, and ninjas want to be on here arguing and fronting and running game and spit game. And niggas, you stupid. Extinction level events. Black women are already right now today, are at a 25% marriage rate. 25%, that's 1 out of 4 of all black women alive right now. When you take away baby boomers and Gen X and the remnants of the silent generation, that number drops to 10% nationwide. Some parts of the country, it's less than 10%. It's half of that. You can't sustain a community like that. See, y'all keep talking all that shit. We don't need black men, or then the other ones are, we need each other. We don't need y'all. We want y'all, but we don't need you, biologically speaking, to survive. Here's the reality of it. It's time to get real. Make some tough choices. Y'all can't survive without us. You've never been able to do it. We have, on the other hand, survived without you for hundreds of years. We can make babies with other women, and those babies will be black. So y'all keep playing this game, ladies. We'll just make black babies with other women. And they're more than willing. They're getting the best fathers, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. They're getting the best sex. We're very attractive to other groups of women. So we don't have a problem. We don't want them. We want y'all. But you don't want to cooperate. No peace, no cooperation, no good head on average. And I'm gonna put one more to that. I think I'm gonna do a whole podcast. I'm gonna add a fourth one to that. Gratitude. Peace, cooperation, good head, and gratitude. It's what men want. We gotta die for you. Be willing to die for you and the kids you have with some other man, and all the debt you done brought in from a lifetime of bad decisions, and you can't even be grateful for us trying to help. Think about that shit. Oh, you just want us to kiss your ass. No, I just want you to be grateful. That ain't got nothing to do with kissing ass. Just be grateful. I may have a fifth one. I've been trying to think of 5. I think I'm still debating on it. But anyway, extinction level event. Look how many generations it's taken to get to where we are now. It's been at least 3 generations, solid generations of bullshit. That's your baby boomers, Gen X, millennials. Right? Zoomers are just now coming of age. So we're not gonna blame it on them. That's 3 generations. It's gonna take just as many as or more to correct the problem, assuming we course correct now. Can't make these. I mean, so that's why I say this arguing y'all are doing. Nobody's making plans to right the ship. Y'all just want to argue about we going in the wrong direction, but ain't nobody trying to figure out what the right direction is. That makes sense. And the confusion was planned. That's the funny thing. I mean, those of us who study history, those of us who actually read books, this shit was planned. It was predicted this would happen. But y'all fell for Order 66. You fell for it.
Execute Order 66.
You fell for it. It don't just affect the women. It was men who got programmed by that Order 66 too, right? The Mandalorian was one. Anakin was one. All of them were affected. All of those were men who were affected by Order 66. Huh? And they took out everybody. They didn't care. They even took out the younglings. Don't we see Order 66 killing our kids today? Ain't these women out here killing our kids? Ain't that what's happening? Why are y'all amazed by it?
Execute Order 66.
But V is making this shit up, right? That's what's happening. I'm making it up. So Order 66. Got to course correct immediately. And that means we immediately got to stop talking about who shot Bob and all of that and all that stupid shit. And everybody can't talk. That's the other problem. Just start listening to the smart people. You're not the smart one. You wasn't the smart one ever. You was never the smart one in school. Now all y'all want to pretend like y'all was the smart one in school. Shit. Sorry, y'all. I had to blow my nose. So now all y'all want to pretend like y'all was the smart one. Goddamn well you wasn't the smart one in school, little tink tink. You barely graduated. They just call your phone a smartphone. Just because you bought a phone, don't make you smart. Do you believe spinach makes you super strong, Popeye? I mean, really. Unbelievable. We got to start course correcting. We got to start putting average people together with average people and building families and thus building neighborhoods and thus building functional communities. That way, when we open businesses, our dollar can stay in our community more than 6 hours. That's why our businesses fail. As soon as we get some money, we give it to another group of people. It don't even last a day. Don't even last a day. That's why it's not working. But you can't skip to different floors. You got to build the ground floor first, as Dr. Claude Anderson has outlined in many books, such as his Powernomics, Black Labor, White Wealth. I mean, he's been talking about this for decades. But y'all got Order 66 on y'all brain.
Execute Order 66.
All that is Willie Lynch. All that is Joe Biden. Look at the Emperor in Star Wars, and then go look at Joe Biden. Tell me I'm wrong. Jim Crow Joe. But you're about to fall for his latest trick, just like Palpatine did all of them tricks to get people on his side, and then he implemented his plan.
Execute Order 66.
And took over everything. So right now he gonna promise black women he gonna get rid of all your student loan debt. How many elections have they been promising that? It ain't gonna happen. The Supreme Court is never going to allow it. It's a false promise that can't be delivered. He can't deliver it. If he could, he would have been did it. Ugh. Why wait till now? If he could have did it, why wait till now to do it? Could have been did it. That's why during the pandemic they only suspended the interest. Why suspend the interest? Why not just wipe that shit out if he could? Because he can't and doesn't want to. His grandkids got to have new shoes. You think Joe Biden's grandkids is eating in the future for free? No. No, he gotta continue with the game. That's why
Execute Order 66.
I'm gonna keep playing that shit until I beat it in y'all damn heads. I'm gonna beat that shit into y'all heads. It's the same thing as Kunta getting whooped. It's just
I want to hear you say your name. Your name is Toby. What's your name?
Kunta. Lord God help them.
good Lord help that boy. They're gonna whoop him to death. Right? I strategically picked these clips for a reason. You know, and I'm the only one to show some of these clips. Some people get them from me. Some people we just share similar thinking. Some of these clips, I'm the only one to show you certain things, and I try to link it. So that's why I show them all the time. The Bugs Bunny in the pot cooking itself. Kunta getting whooped. Order 66 is all the same thing. Even Sugar Bear, it's the same thing.
See, that nigga wanted the honey. All we want is the money.
Y'all too busy worrying about the honey. The honey is the trips, the flossing, the fakeness. But y'all ain't thinking about the money. Y'all, what was the girl that got caught trying to get on the cruise? Excuse me, and they arrested her ass. She some kind of scam she got caught up in, and she thought she can get on the cruise with somebody else's shit. It was crazy. It's all over the place. You're on YouTube and shit. Unbelievable. Like, sweetie, you know damn well you ain't had the money to get on that cruise. She know damn well. Because they want the honey. All we want is the money. Hmm? What we talking about here? But I guess y'all think that's air you're breathing. I guess that's air you're breathing. The hell is that? I have to look at that. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Saw something strange in StreamYard. But yeah, it's an extinction level event happening right now. They don't happen instantly. It's not going to be day after tomorrow where it's going to be a storm that lasts a week or two and everything is different. It's gradual. Empires get destroyed slowly. They all crumble. Egypt, Rome, Persia, Babylon, Timbuktu, Syria. I mean, just go England, Spain, modern day Rome. I mean, these things happen gradually, not instantly. We got to stop the foolishness and we got to start course correcting. And we got to put the family back together. That's the building block. You can't do nothing by yourself, men or women. Loners are not going to survive. Ain't too many tigers out here running loose, especially in North America. It takes a pack. It takes a group. Team sport. Team. Economics is a team sport. Politics is a team sport. Business is a team sport. Got to get together, people. Got to start there. You got to start at the foundation. Or otherwise, you're just going to keep participating.
Execute Order 66.
You're just going to unwittingly, because that's what happened. If you know the movie, a lot of them didn't even realize they was participating in Palpatine's plan all in them years. He had been running that game for years. He had been planning it. Right? I mean, he had been planning that shit since before Anakin was even born, right? What are we talking about? So you can just imagine how much time he had put into executing his plan and preparing his plan and implementing it, and the patience it took. Good God. Y'all don't understand. You don't understand. I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers. Shout out to the late great Bernie Mac. I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers. Order 66, ladies and gentlemen. We are in an extinction level event because of it. You know who's going to remember this? Somebody in the future, one of our grandkids. They're going to be like, y'all knew and you didn't do nothing. Here it is. People talking about it. I'm not the only one. They were warning y'all, and you still didn't do nothing. That's who it's going to affect. It's like we look at ninjas that was on the plantation. If you had just ran away, if you hadn't told on yourself, we could have ended it early. If y'all had just fought, it couldn't have killed all of y'all. That's how we look at it. They're going to look at us the same way. If you had just did something. Well, now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. It's getting late, y'all. I got to wrap this up. That's what I got, man. Let's talk. Gotta participate. Team sport. Know your role. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Know your role. Holla at your boy. B. Ben Israel, the People's Champ, is out. Say goodnight to the bad guy.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.